Welcome to TWK Live. Hi, I am GM Keith, and tonight we start a brand new campaign, Dragon Mountain. Get ready to experience one of the great classic adventures from the glory days of AD&D 2nd Edition. Please like and subscribe to our TWK Live social media channels for more old school role-playing and the best of what's new. 31 years ago, I ran Dragon Mountain in high school with my D&D group. Hans was a part of that all those years ago. It was an epic adventure and became one of my favorite campaigns. And fast forward today, as we very excited to bring Dragon Mountain to TWK Live and give our players a chance to experience this epic adventure campaign. So now, let's meet the players. First off, we have Jeremy.
Yes. Tonight, I will be playing the half-elven cleric mage, priest of Mistra, and leader of this band known as the Last Hand, he goes by the name of Lyrian Cadril.
Right on. Next up, we have Hans.
Good evening. I am playing Gary the Goose, a fighter thief. He grew up in foster homes until he was too old to remain there, and then moved on as a vagabond until he met up with these other fine members of this group.
Right on. Look at those guns too, guys. Look at those guns. And next
it's a free gun show.
Next up we have Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I'm going to be playing the halfling fighter, Rowan Rummumble. He's tiny and mighty.
Right, okay, right on. And finally we have Simon the Sunken. Will not be appearing tonight. He's not appearing in this film today. But Steve will be playing Simon, and he will join us next week. Okay, guys. Give you a start off with a little map where the Last Hand, the group's name, is there. Our adventure starts out on the continent of Ferry in Forgotten Realms, where our party has traveled to the south near Aram. I believe. Let's zoom in there. You guys all see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great map.
Yeah. The Last Hand, led by Lyrian, has managed to reach a high level experience playing it safe. Never really of risking it all has achieved a modicum of success and name recognition, on very safe adventures. They have tended to favor camaraderie and a warm bed over stepping out on a grand adventure. However, finally getting a tip that the elusive Dragon Mountain might appear soon, Lyrian gathered up the founding members of the Last Hand and convinced them that it was their time for glory and riches. Having only 250 gold to your name, it doesn't feel like you've had years of success. So you've decided to set off and conquer Dragon Mountain. It only appears every 20 years on remote mountains around Ferry. The stories you hear of Dragon Mountain's treasure overflowing with jewels and gold and magic items so powerful you could challenge a god. The rumors that indicated that it was near Harker's Ferry in the remote cloud peaks near Aram. And you might find some information on Dragon Mountain as people remember the last time Dragon Mountain appeared. So you have arrived in Harker's Ferry, ready to see if there's any truth to these rumors. So for now, roll for glory, steel will break, bonds will shatter, only the brave will rise as Dragon Mountain awaits. And I had a little picture of our Last Hand taking off, walking through the woods, heading to Harker's Ferry.
Yep. I shout, Once more, unto the breach, my friends, once more.
Right on. So as we jump, we'll show you the Aram's map. So again, you've headed down on the main road to Aram. The Cloud Peaks is here, and as you see, you're going to be heading off towards the peaks to see Harker's Ferry.
Which way are we headed?
East.
North?
Oh,
South?
sorry, west. So I got
Heading west to the. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get you to the actual map. And in this campaign, I'll be using the actual maps they created way back in '93. So the classic black and white maps. And so let's do a little measuring. It's going to take you about 12 miles, so half a day. You wake up in the morning from the main road to make it to Harker's Ferry.
Okay.
Any of you can control the map or control your as you get
Token?
there. Yeah, token. There you go.
Yeah, so I lead the last hand to Harker's. Oh my God, where's the river? That's what I say when I get to Harker's Ferry. Oh my God, where's the river?
Yep, you walk into town. There's a dry riverbed where it used to be a ferry, and an old ferry that was obviously a Harker's Ferry at some point.
I'm not paying for the ferry.
You can walk across the riverbed.
Yeah.
It's dried up.
No threat of drowning.
Okay, so as you arrive at Harker's Ferry, obviously you notice the dry riverbed.
Yep.
And get to the map, and you guys start off in the lower corner. We'll remove Simon for now.
Yeah, I'm looking for the inn.
Certainly. Let's see. So,
once more, my friends, let's find an inn. Once more.
So, let's see here. So which building would you like to go to as you go?
I'm looking at the signs outside, looking for some sort of signage that would indicate which building may be an inn.
What does Brock smell in regards to stale liquor?
So there's it's up at E. Let's see, where is E? They did mark an E?
Let's see. A, B, C. Yeah, sounds like AD&D, all right. Where's E?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it should be the D. So straight ahead, you see a sign that says the Spawning Trout. This looks like the biggest tavern in all of Harker's Ferry.
Well, let's check out the Spawning Trout, shall we, my friends?
And this took you.
And I enter. I enter the inn.
Yeah, it took you most of the day to get out here, so it's getting towards evening. This is actually a tavern.
Okay.
You can see A is a inn if you want to get rooms there, but there's patrons and looks like town folks starting to mull in here.
We need some food. We've been traveling for half a day. We're tired.
Okay. You want to go order some meat and food, spiced potatoes.
Yeah, we grab a table and wave for the
yes
waiter or waitress.
Yeah, whatever. Waitress runs by and in just a second and runs around.
When we get to the table, Rowan pushes it aside to make a little extra room for Brock to come in and sit next to.
So yeah, it does cause a bit of a stir to have a 6-foot bear come into the whoa, what's going on? You see patrons rise up as you bring a giant bear.
Don't worry, it's safe. It's well trained.
Brock's like, what do you mean
That's right.
He's well trained.
Brock is a magical beast who can talk. So he will be having some conversations. Yes, everyone is surprised when they hear a somewhat recognizable common voice come out of him.
This is one of the few times you actually see Rowing kind of privately grinning ear to ear to himself.
Fine,
A
fine.
guy's beard, a talking dog.
Just make sure to, like, you guys have to move some tables out of the way to get him to sit on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of looks like a big hound too, so people are a little unsure. Obviously people like dogs, but they're unsure about bears. Let me see. Okay.
They like dogs. They're just unsure about horse-sized dogs.
Yeah, that's true. So in the corner, you see a blind man who's been he's holding kind of court where he's telling old stories.
I listened to the old man tell his stories.
So it looks like he's telling a little bit of the history of Harker's Ferry.
The town gets its name from the founder, a man named Harker. He originally set up his ferry here due to it being a strategic location for movement of goods across the continent. For many years, the town flourished. Trade came from across the land, as this was the best place to traverse the river. One day, a filthy, decrepit old man came up to the ferry and requested a ride across. When he informed them he had no money, he was refused. He asked again, mentioning that he was poor. He was refused again. Harker heard the commotion and came outside to deal with the matter. The old man again requested privilege to cross. Harker refused, stating, "We don't need your kind here, old man. Go back where you came from." At that moment, the old man threw off his rags and revealed himself as a sorcerer. "I am Morton, and you will grant me passage." Harker was astounded and instantly acquiesced. "Of course, mighty sir. Please step aboard with my compliments." Morton stopped. "You did not ask me to pay you fare, ferryman?" "No, sir. Not of one as mighty as you," Harker said, lowering his gaze so as to not offend the powerful sorcerer. "You would grant me free passage, but not to one as lowly as I portrayed. I am outraged. You are too greedy, ferryman. Prepare to learn humility." With that, the powerful sorcerer built up his magic and cast a mighty spell. The river, which had been there for as long as anyone could remember, stopped flowing. The water there dried up. The ferry lay stuck in the mud. Morton turned and strode away, never to be seen again.
Okay, so he tells you this story. What are you looking at him or responding to it at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see
Yeah.
you have 6 fingers on your right hand. Sorry.
Oh, he does. Like, that's creepy. The 6-figure man, like you found him. So he actually turns to you because he had listened to his story and somehow he detected that someone was looking at him. And he turns to you and suggests that he knows a story that you might be even more interested in.
What might that be, old man?
Well, the Dragon Mountain, of course.
Oh, let's hear your tale.
Before the beginning of history, in a place far from here it was born. A place of mystery, enchantment, and danger. A mighty dragon, his name so powerful it cannot be spoken aloud, had a lair on the top of a mountain. This lair was filled with gold, jewels, diamonds, and more. He kept this lair for an age, untouched and unmolested by any mere mortals. One day, a powerful skeletal lich lord came to the mountain. On its peak, the battle was lain. In the end, both lay dead, and the treasure unclaimed. Finding the mountain is nigh unto impossible, as it moves in and out of our plane, staying for only a short time. This cycle is repeated every 20 years, with the mountain appearing in a different place each time. The location of the mountain could be discerned from certain artifacts, but the location and identity of these items is lost to the ages.
Well, old man, the last hand here happens to be searching for this Dragon Mountain.
Yes, an old
What
man.
what can you tell us of these ancient artifacts?
Well, they were ancient and mysterious, and he keeps he keeps waving his hands like they were powerful and ancient and mysterious, lost to
Yes.
time.
Are there any tales of any of these items that you may know?
Oh, many tales, but alas, I do not know any additional tales about these specific items. There was a map at some point.
A map, you say, leading to these items?
To the mountain.
Ah, and where would we find such a map?
Well, that I don't know, unfortunately. Come, drink, and buy me some. And he like points to like a half-empty mead mug.
All right, I'll buy him some mead.
Okay,
Let's see if this loosens your lips a little bit more.
cost you a silver piece.
Okay.
The waitress comes by and asks for your order, and looks at Brock and goes, "What would this want?"
A rather large plate of meat.
What?
I'll have a smaller plate of meat and some ale.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you like a gold piece.
Whatever.
Okay. And she runs off. What would you like, handsome? And she points at the big arms guy.
I nudge Rowan. I'm like, oh, you're rolling in the gold tonight, huh?
People have to eat.
Brock has to eat.
That's
And it's
right.
like, oh. Be sure to flex the guns as I lean back.
She asks what you would like.
I would like a beer and some mutton
Okay.
and potatoes.
3 silver pieces for you.
I give her a gold and tell her extra is a tip.
Why, thank you, sir. And she winks at you as she walks off.
She's not gonna take my order. Fuck her.
Oh,
She's not getting a tip.
oh, I'm just so absent-minded. What would you like, elf, sir?
Yeah, just bring me some bread and I'll have some mead like the old man.
Okay, 2 silver pieces.
Okay. I pay her. She doesn't get a tip.
That's right. Lyrian doesn't tip.
I don't believe in him.
And the blind man introduces himself as Frederick. He tells grand tales of his adventures. He talks about, slaying large beasts of burden and minotaurs in his heyday as an adventurer and warrior. But alas,
Yeah, these are intriguing tales, Sir Frederick. I would love to hear the tale of how you lost your sight.
oh yes, I was. It was a giant battle up north, and we had 4 wyverns were attacking me at each direction. I was able to jump so high that they all hit each other in the head. I landed down, and their blood spattered up into my eyes, causing blindness, and eventually boiled away my eyes.
I clap. Low clap.
He sounds like he's exaggerating and like making stories out of nothing.
With the golf clap, Rowan loudly slurps his ale.
Whatever happened to Morton, the sorcerer?
Oh, Morton disappeared. He was never seen again. After he dried up the ferry, dried up the river, and got the ferry stuck in the mud. Don't you
I
hear
heard
my
that
story?
Mr. Morton. I heard that Mr. Morton was the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says, he does.
Yes, he was never seen again from Harker's Ferry. So as you're eating, your food gets brought back to you. A warrior of some stature, he looks like in chainmail, tall man, he has a short sword at his side. He approaches your table. He says, "What is Frederick doing here? Telling you tall tales again? I heard what he was talking about, Dragon Mountain being interesting. I think I have some more information for you."
What do you know of this Dragon Mountain?
Me jump pages.
Afternoon, friends. I see you're interested in Dragon Mountain. Nasty place, that. Myself, I don't know much about it. But an old companion of mine, Lothar the Shiv, he was there. Must have been 20 years ago or so. Lothar, now he could tell you a thing or two about that mountain. If I was eager adventurers like yourselves, I'd look Lothar up. Last I heard, he was living in a little village not too far from here. Twin Forks, it's called.
There you go.
Is he one of the hill people?
The hill people?
Wow.
Yeah, Lothar. The
Oh.
hill people.
No, he's not one of the hill people. He's Lothar the Shiv, not just Lothar.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, thank you, friend, for the information.
no problem.
We shall seek out this Lothar. Which direction would we head out of town?
So he actually provides you a map, and I'll add it to. So he points out on a map
Mm-hmm.
and adds Twin Folks. Hold on one second.
Okay.
So it's
Oh,
just,
So
just
we
across
just
the road.
we just follow the riverbed, the dry riverbed. Is
Yeah.
that correct?
there's a road that leads to it.
Okay.
The riverbed, I'm not sure where it leads across Harker's Ferry, but it looks like the same direction. Probably
Okay.
swerves a little bit. Let me just show you again the distance here. It looks like about
How many days travel is that?
2 days travel, 27 miles on horseback. You guys, did you start with horses, or would you like to purchase them, or would you want to walk? How would you like to travel?
I would hope that
are there-
after traveling with Rowan for so many
Yeah.
years, they would have had horses at
Yeah,
this
you
point.
you could have a horse. Like you guys can start with horse if you would like, unless
Okay.
anyone specifically walks.
No, I'll definitely take the horse.
Yeah.
It's nighttime,
Yes,
so
thank you.
oh, no
Thank
problem.
you. I give him 2 silver for the
Oh,
information.
well, thank you, kind sir. And
Have a drink on me, friend.
yes. Let me just jump there. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it's late at night. So, if you guys do you want to start tonight on this traveling, or hang out here all night?
No, are you
I'd
kidding?
rather rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna head to the stable our horses, and
Okay.
get a room.
Excellent. So,
At
rooms
the inn.
are 5 silver per room.
Okay. I get my own room.
Brock has to stay in the stable.
No.
That'll be an extra 5 silver for him.
Of course.
A pet fee, a cleaning fee.
Both Rowan and Brock pretty much simultaneously sigh.
You're used to this behavior from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
It's not often they see a bear hound around here.
No.
I'm going to ask the innkeeper if there's any local rumors that they have heard, and I slide them an extra silver piece.
Oh, rumors aplenty. Did you hear about the town mayor's wife? She was sleeping with the blacksmith. And he starts going off on a tale about all the. It's basically the wives of Harker's Ferry episode, and he keeps chatting for an hour if you let him, talking about all these. What specific rumors were you looking for? This is a great, and you're actually kind of fascinated by the storytelling of this innkeeper and all the happenings.
What have you heard about Dragon Mountain?
No, Dragon Mountain. Go talk to Frederick. He is always spouting about something about that.
Where does the mayor's wife stay?
We hear she gets around.
So the mayor's house is, I think. Sorry, I gotta find it real quick. Mayor's house, town hall. Okay, so they live in the town hall C. So across the street.
Across the street.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Because I'm a little bit of a blacksmith myself.
Yeah. Do you guys do what you want to do? Goose, you're still in the bar drinking, or are you gonna head to the inn? Or you're in the inn. There you go.
I'm at the inn. Oh.
I'm gonna get my room and get some sleep. It's been a long day.
Okay, no problem. Rowan, Brock, what are you doing?
Before going into the room, the two of them are gonna sit out front, and Rowan's gonna smoke a pipe and just relax, and then once that has run its course, then they'll go to the room.
Okay.
And get ready to sleep for the evening.
So I can tell he's gone to his room because we can hear Brock like straining the steps, right? So as soon as he gets into his room, I pound on the wall. Keep it down in there.
Yeah. And at night, when you hear him snoring, it's definitely like a bear chainsaw going off, trying to get sleep. What would you like to do, Goose? Are you going to try for the town hall?
I'm going to ask the innkeeper, have you heard any troubles between here and Twin Forks? Along the road?
we got a huge bear hound staying upstairs.
Well, troubles are relative. I mean, if you find adventuring folks, you look like you can take care of yourself. I would not worry overly much, but as any road goes, there's always cut purses, and always got to be aware for those con girls that are looking to take all your money. I had that happen to me once. She was from Ukraine or something like that. It's an internet scam.
Fully understandable. What is this internet you talk about?
That's true.
What is this Ukraine you speak of?
He's talking about the mayor's wife.
Yeah. The mayor's wife, are you still interested? I could probably do an introduction.
Yes.
He rings a little bell, and a young boy comes out. Looks like a bellhop. And he whispers something in the ear, and he runs off. Relax. Have a like. There's a little area you can have some wine or beer in the inn. It's not quite there's not a ton of people around.
Yeah, I'll slip the innkeeper another silver piece for that.
Why, thank you, good sir. You're hanging out there for about an hour, and a woman. I mean, in Harker's Ferry, she's probably a 8, but in everywhere else in Faerun, she's maybe a 2 or 3. Right? She's got, she's put some makeup on, but you could tell that she's not like a beauty.
She did it incorrectly.
Yeah.
And, the lipstick kind of smears up the side a little bit.
Yeah. She looks like in her mid 40s.
Like Joker.
Yeah, she looks like she's in her mid 40s, and she's like puckering her lips and stuff, and comes to the innkeeper and, was there someone new in town? And she
stand up. It's like, right over here, ma'am. Gotta do a little flex.
Oh, what's your name?
I am Gary the Goose.
Okay, let's give some rolls. Give me a charisma check.
And give her a goose.
Oh yeah, she's about to find out why I'm named the Goose.
There you go. Look at it. You made a check. She looks you up and down, sits down for a drink with you.
Oops, sorry, I got my notepad. I have the innkeeper. Hey, bring the lady here a drink.
Another silver piece.
I give him 2 silver pieces.
You guys are gonna be out of money here shortly. And Gary the Goose and the mayor's wife, you find out her name's Laura, and chat for a couple hours or an hour. It's getting late, and she, is touching your arm and stuff. And
like, you can touch more than that if you accompany me, my lady, up to my room.
Roll charisma check -2 as you go for the gusto.
You didn't get her drunk enough first.
2 and 3s need love too. At a -2.
Oh, critical failure.
Oh, man.
She stands up and slaps you. I'm telling my husband, and walks out.
Oh, shit. They're going to chase us out of town again.
Yes.
Damn it. Another town.
So
another mayor's wife.
She runs across the
hopefully not before morning.
She runs across the town hall, and she's all, Charles! This man came on to me. You could hear muffling from across the way.
I run out of the inn.
You don't see any guards or any people with weapons or anything yet. Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the dry dock and hide in shadows.
Okay. So it's late, so there we go. So you see this man run out from around the corner. There you go. He's holding an axe and a shield, and he's sitting in a nightgown because it's late, and he's running around looking for you. Did you make your roll hide in shadows?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hiding under the dock in the darkness.
Okay, he runs back into the inn. You hear him talking to the innkeeper, and you guys hear all the stomping and banging on doors, and where is he? Where is that goose? It's about 12 o'clock at night.
I take my pillow and I wrap it around my head, my ears, and I forcefully throw myself back onto the bed. Yeah.
So he's running around looking for him. Rowan, what are you doing? You hear this goose?
Brock has probably been letting Rowan know exactly what's going on.
Telepathically, he could tell him.
Yeah, he's exceptional hearing. He probably heard the conversation. This is just another town. We know that our colleague has spent more money at the inn than we have, yet he's going to be sleeping in the docks. So we'll know where to find him. It's just another day. So it's all fine. We just try to go to sleep.
After about an hour or so, he gives up. And you see him stalking off. Yeah, Goose, you're sleeping in the docks, under the docks the rest of the night.
Yeah.
The morning rolls around. You are going to try to slink out of town, or you don't know what's waiting for you. So you hear the roosters come up, little lights coming. What would you like to do? It's cold.
I kind of peek out and kind of survey the area.
Okay.
So
looks clear.
Carry on. Morning, typical morning routine in these adventuring situations for the last hand is whatever breakfast we can put together.
Yep.
I suppose.
Breakfast is a silver.
And of course any supplies that we might need, but we probably already have that taken care of.
Yeah, there is a supplies. You could see a supplies B is a supplies house if you wanted to But you do have food, rations for the road, and some horses to get.
Yeah, in the morning, I'm also going to head back over to the tavern, spend the silver piece getting some breakfast,
Okay.
and
The tavern, the
ask,
innkeeper, while you're leaving, he's like, "Where's that goose guy?" And he starts laughing.
no,
He's got another
probably-
story to tell.
Probably sleeping off in the woods somewhere. We'll
Good.
meet up with him later, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Don't get don't get on Charles' bad side. Though Charles sometimes likes to watch, so he could have talked his way out of it, I think.
Huh. This is a strange village indeed.
Oh, nothing to do in the winter, that's for sure.
Clearly.
Except the mayor's wife.
The mayor's wife.
Yeah. Okay, so you get some food.
Yeah, Rowan, you were thinking of checking out equipment. Is that right? I'll go with you.
You know, good idea if there's anything.
Yeah, the supplies. Let's see.
Yeah.
So it's called Barracks Supplies, BARAK Supplies. So that's kind of funny. You do notice that the prices here, you can pretty much buy anything in the player's handbook. There's weapons and anything but armor. There's no armor here. But it is 25% more expensive than you would be used to paying. So just notice the prices are a little higher.
Should we try our luck and just press on into Two Forks or whatever it's called and
Twin
buy
Forks.
supplies there instead?
Yeah, it's a 2-day
Twin
travel,
Forks.
so it's as much as
Yeah.
if you guys got enough supplies to make it 2 days.
Yeah.
Twin
I'm
Forks.
I'm well fitted up, so I mean, there's not really much I need. I just, it's always a good thought to check in case there's.
Well, you
something
never
we haven't
know.
thought about, the adventures change.
Yeah, remember that time that Gary tried to make that stick stew?
You guys hear something come out of the woods from behind the stable. Ooh! As he trips over a stick or something laying in the ground.
I fetched my horse.
You see Gary sleeking through. He's got mud on his face. He looks like he hasn't slept very much.
Whenever you're ready, Gary.
Anybody see that mare?
Did you look around?
Yeah.
I'm out in the street. I'll take a look.
Roll
up.
intelligence. Yeah.
Brock will also.
Brock can smell him. He's in his house.
All right. I'm not gonna. Brock will tell me that mentally, and I'm not gonna mention that. But
Okay.
I will look up and down the street and be like, nah, I don't see anything.
Okay. Yes, if you want to escape out of here, you could. Looks like you can jump on your horse and ride for Twin Forks. Hopefully,
Ride
posse.
like the wind.
I'll meet you outside of town, and I hop on my horse. And
And this dirty
Okay.
warrior runs off.
I hop on my horse and I say, "All right, last hand, ride like the wind."
Yes.
And head out of town.
One last time.
And I'm assuming you're riding Brock.
Yeah, Brock will do the usual, bend his paw, and I'll climb up.
Okay. So you can make it to.
I didn't mention during my my introduction that I'm using the Beast Rider kit.
That's right.
For those watching. So Brock is his beast companion / mount as well.
Yep. And they get a telepathic link where they can sync up and swing. And Rowan's very good from combat from Brock's back. So you guys can make it to this forest glen in 1 day of travel.
Great place for
Okay.
some bandits, some cutthroats.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out.
Okay. Okay, so this is the forest glen here that you have been walking through.
Riding through.
Riding through. Sorry, you're on horses right now. I'll put you a little horseback. Too many symbols. Where's the horseback symbol? Well, it doesn't matter. You guys are riding horses. There you go. You can move through this forest glen.
Okay.
We're probably
I got
not
my-
riding at full speed. We're probably riding
Yeah.
a little more casually so we can keep an eye out.
I got my bow
Everybody
out and arrow notched.
Ride casually.
Oops. Let me put Simon back, actually. Simon's gonna come with you guys, because if I don't, then he won't be with you.
Simon, keep an eye out.
Okay. So keep going. Yep, you guys are watchful right now. It's getting later towards the dusk time frame.
Yeah, we just continue traveling down this road.
Okay.
We'll also keep an eye out for, and Simon, I'm sure, could help with this.
Keep an eye out for some camping spots.
Yep, good places for camping.
Okay. Off to your right, you see what looks like a traveler's kind of glen where there's old fire pits, and it looks like it's been kind of stamped down, so there's like where people stay when they travel through this forest. Looks like a common area that travelers go back and forth between Harker's Ferry and Twin
Rowan,
Forks.
When we get up to the edge here, Rowan's going to hop off Brock,
Okay.
and Brock is actually going to go into the forest and use his stealthy movement and survey the surrounding area.
Okay, so he's looking around. I think he has an intelligence of 11, right?
The original that I showed you, it was 16. He was quite intelligent.
Okay, so why don't you roll an intelligence roll -4 for his tracking ability.
There isn't actually stats.
Oh, just
on
roll
his
a
character sheet.
d20, so he has to get.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, roll a d20, and he
Minus
just has.
4?
Yeah, it just has to beat a 12.
That's so 14. It didn't give me the window.
Oh,
to
yeah.
put the minus on,
That's
so
right.
14.
Okay, so as he's going through the woods, he smells a little bit of steel
Okay.
and hears some
So-
creaking.
He will move extra cautiously and try to pinpoint, even get a visual if possible, without giving his
Move silently.
location away. But he'll at the same time will also tell Rowan telepathically.
That there might be some steel in the area.
Yeah, and Rowan will pretty much instantly look at Goose and give him that look that they share, that there's danger or possible danger close by, and he'll point in the direction that Rowan is suspecting where it is. Cause
Okay, as you
part
point,
of the
roll
beast rider
surprise.
thing, what do I roll for?
Should be roll. It should be on your character sheet. Where did I see it? Drat.
Surprise roll. Here it is. It's on under
Yeah.
info and the tracker.
Okay.
I mean, is that for me to try to surprise someone, or me
Nope.
to?
That's to get surprised. So you're not surprised as an arrow comes flying toward you.
Okay. Yep, he'll do a little spin
Yep.
at the last second to avoid that if possible.
It didn't hit you.
Okay.
It went wide. Let me.
Yeah, he spun. That's why I didn't hit him.
Okay, so Brigandin's arrow, as you see all the Brigandins stand up and start firing arrows at you.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, let's roll some initiative.
You can
Awesome.
you can position Brock to where he got to.
Oh yeah, he was coming up here when he was sniffing around.
Initiative. And
Go get him, boys.
Okay. Everyone roll.
Yep.
Okay, Lyrian, you are not going first.
Nope.
Rowan, you jump into action as you see arrows start to be knocked and and shot, but you are not surprised because of Brock's quick movements.
Okay, so with angsty urgency, I'm gonna run full movement to there,
Okay.
pulling the sword, looking directly at this guy. Can't make it to him, but Brock can, and he's gonna pounce on this guy.
Oh, he's going at 3. You rolled separately for him.
Oh, sorry, you're right. But he will go, and I mean that's really my full movement right there. That's all I can do at this point.
Okay, so a flurry of arrows come streaking towards you. So you're getting hit with 4 arrows. Fumble. Not off to a good start. Oh, hit self. Great. He shot himself in the foot. Damn it. So,
They too admire my guns.
yeah.
They cannot concentrate.
Okay, another attack. Holy crap, you guys. DM is doing great. Breaks his arrow, breaks his bow. These guys are not good at attacking. Fourth guy shoots at Rowan, the little armored halfling. Holy crap!
Yes.
3
Fumbles.
fumbles in a row. I'm getting out of my system. He's knocked out.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We got
Okay.
those brigands against us.
Okay, Goose, you have 3 arrows coming your way. What are there? Thacos. AC 4.
That's a hit.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage. Second arrow. Miss. Third arrow. Miss. And then Lyrian, this archer in the back, is arching back up and firing an arrow towards you, and AC of 14, so that's a miss. Okay. So that's all the archers. Goose.
All right, I'm going to slide off my horse,
Okay.
and I'm going to fire 2 arrows. Well, I'm going to move, so I'm not standing right in the open.
You can also move with your tab button or your arrow buttons.
I'm going to fire 2 arrows into this guy.
Okay. Go for it.
2 weapons. Oops. Ranged. There we go. AC -3.
That's it.
AC -9.
It's a crit. It's a critical
So-
damage. So one damage and 1 roll crit.
All right, so the first one did. That has 4 points of damage. And then the crit. What? Wrong one. So max damage 8.
Okay.
So a total of 12 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. He shrieks out as 2 arrows come streaking and hit him you know, right in the shoulder and right in the side. He's got 2 arrows sticking out of him. It is now Brock's turn.
So Brock will then pounce on this guy
Okay.
with his claw bite. And that was just the Thaco, right?
Yep. Hit.
-1 EC. Do you want me to roll damage after doing
Just,
the
yeah, roll the
attack?
three attacks and then roll to attack, hit 3 times. And then claw bite. AC 5. I think that's a hit on these guys. Yep, that's a hit.
And
Okay.
AC -3.
Roll damage.
And then
Oh,
10
nice.
points on the first.
Keep going.
5 points on the next.
Okay.
9 points.
Oh, nice. So, you see out of the woods this roaring armored bear wolf come in and just start going raw and takes a part of his leg off, and like it's just you see blood flying everywhere as he mauls this poor brigand to death. So there we go. He is dead. Okay, Lyrian.
I am going to cast Shield on myself. I think it's this one.
Oh, shield.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. And then I'm going to run. Oh, we can only go 6. There. Yep.
Okay.
So I cast Shield, run to there.
Forgot to roll. He will go next time. He was. Okay. So Lyrian went. So now is Rowan's turn.
Okay, so with that charge forward that he did, knowing that Brock was going to come in, he was acting as distraction, so he takes a quick and sudden turn, running to this guy, and slashes into him.
Okay. So he has his bow just broke as he sees this little halfling run with his, you know, long sword raised. He's like, oh, like, you know, fumbling with his long sword.
-3 to hit.
That's a hit.
-5 to hit.
That's both hit. Roll damage.
And 1 AC 1.
Oh, he gets 3 attacks this round. Is he
Yep.
5-2? Okay,
High master, yeah.
that's right.
And then the damage. Oh yeah, it's a totally different tab. Sorry.
And remember, crits. You crit on 19, so be aware of your
True.
unmodified 19. Sorry, you have to roll it.
Yeah. Well, where? Oh, there it is. Sorry. These are small mediums. 13 points of damage on the first.
Okay.
11 points of damage on the second. 10 on the last.
Nice. Took him out.
Yeah.
Took out another archer. He didn't have a weapon, but that's okay. You were close. It was the only one close enough.
Dude, brigands suck.
Okay. So that one's knocked out. This one's. They're gonna turn, and as they see the bear come out, they're gonna fire 3 arrows at the bear. It's a miss. AC 5. I know that's his AC. Very good, because he's armored bear. AC 1. Don't think that hits. And AC 2. And then 1 arrow. All those missed, right? And then 1 arrow comes flying towards Rowan. And that is an AC of 5.
Nope.
Okay. So as the archers are throwing arrows at Rowan, you hear this roar from the ground as warriors start coming out of the grass. They look like they've dug little holes in the ground and covered it with like little slats. So they're throwing up slats.
Oh god, it's like Red Dawn.
Yeah, they're all coming out
Holy crap!
as brigands start pouring out. So they can't move and attack this round because they have to throw up the thing and they're jumping out. Roll an intelligence, Lyrian and Goose.
Okay.
Oh, whoa!
There you go, Goose. Like it has
Where's
eagle
my...
on.
Oh, there it is. Attributes. Success. Critical success.
Both of you guys. So off to the side, you see a brigand come out of the woods and start bolting off into the distance. And then goes away. Sorry, I should
Okay.
point him out where he is. So
Where did
he came out over here, and he's riding a horse, and he takes off, and looks like he's heading towards the direction of Twin Forks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but all these men start running up, and they all have long swords, and they're drawing out to attack, but they cannot attack this round because they just pulled all the stuff and jumped out of the ground. Brock didn't go further enough in to detect them, unfortunately. So, and he only smelled the metal, so it wasn't completely accurate. Okay.
Well, and the time that the attack went off too, he didn't even know.
Yeah.
To get in there.
And Rowan, you happened to walk right by them. By the way, you walked right around them. Okay. So we were on archers. Now it's Goose's turn.
Ah! I'm going to... I mean, I still have the bow out. I'm going to say the magic word and enact my armband of ogre strength.
Okay.
Nice.
So you see his muscles start to pump up. He gets ripped. You can make an attack this round.
Just trying to figure out how to make an 1800 on the character sheet. Did that do it?
We can also just add the damage too if that's easier.
Yeah, I have it noted. I'm just trying to remember where I put it. Weapons. Melee. Specialized. Okay, I got it. I did it right. So I'm going to, and I'm specialized, so I have 2 attacks, but am I only getting the 1?
Yeah, because you activated it.
Solid. So do all my bonuses get in? Yeah. So AC -11.
Okay, AC -11 definitely hits. I can't believe I rolled 3 fumbles to start this combat.
So let's see if all my bonuses are in there. So 13, there's the 6, there's the 2, there's the 1.
Okay,
All right, so with the 4, I did 13 points of damage.
right on. Take a big swipe as your muscles get all big as you roar into action as the goose becomes the gander and like swings
From goose to battle goose.
to battle goose as he swings, and you hear a roar from the brigand as he's just trying to get out of his little hole with his sword, kind of like he's got a dagger in his mouth, and he's like, ah, and you stick through his shoulder, but he's still up and ready to fight. Simon's gonna run forward with his spear. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and stick the brigand. Hold on.
Simon says, stay in the hole.
Yeah. And he hits for 5 points of damage. Okay. Brock, what are you doing?
Brock is actually going to run down and attack this guy. Oops. Well, as he runs down, he's gonna run in a path that kind of like is right on the edge of the forest. So AC 7, I think that misses. -2.
AC 7 actually does hit.
Oh, does it? Okay.
AC 9 does not hit.
Does not. Okay, so
They're
2
only
hits.
wearing leather armor, so.
Okay, and that was the first 2 that hit, so no bite. 10 points and 5 points.
Okay. Again, you maul this roaring forward. Brock mauls the brigand. He screams as the what did that not take? As this giant armored bear hound attacks him. He got blood flying everywhere. His mouth is now full of blood. He looks pretty nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lyrian, you have a brigand right in front of you that's coming out of the ground. Or you can have any number of options at your mystical disposal. Lyrian?
Oh, sorry. I was looking up the speed of a horse.
Oh, I see. Yes, you're on horseback
Um,
as you see a brigand jumping out.
Exactly. Okay. I am going to. Okay, let me get rid of this. Get back to my pointer. All right. I am going to step here
Move your horse back.
or reel my horse around to this spot. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Nice.
Get at least 3 of those guys.
I think you get all 4 of them. That one to the right. This one. I think you
Okay.
get them. I guess you choose which way does it kind of like bend slightly.
To the right.
Okay. That would tag him just a little bit. His arm's sticking out, I'll say.
Okay. All right.
20
Instantaneous damage is 22, save for half.
Okay, fail. First one. The one right in front of you that was injured by Simon, the spear plants him to the ground as the lightning shoots through him, shocking him, and bakes right in front of you. The smell hits your face as the brigand, cooks in real time, basically.
Okay.
Next guy, brigand. He makes it, so he's gonna take 12. Okay. Third. Failed. So he's barely alive. He's on the ground, grasping as his sword arm is, vibrating from your
Yeah.
lightning bolt. And fail. He's also gonna be on the ground. And
And then I gallop my horse. Continue moving towards the. I don't know how far I can move on a horse. I don't know what
Wasn't
the
it
movement
18?
is.
They're 18.
Okay.
Boom. Or I guess it would be this more. No, I don't want. Breath. Beam. There we go. Magic. It shoots through them.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to start
Nice.
taking off?
Yep.
Okay. Rowan, you're close to a knocked out archer.
Yep.
Oh, no, this archer has half-life. That's right. That's the one that got hit with some arrows sticking out.
Gonna move to here and attack that guy.
Okay. You got 2 attacks last round, so you have 3 attacks right now.
I get 3 attacks every round.
Oh.
The high mastery.
Okay. Hit. Oh, crit. There we go. All 3 hit.
Damn.
Roll your crit real quick and see if you kill him.
That guy's definitely dead.
Yeah.
Triple
Oh,
damage.
geez.
Triple damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll up.
Now, I'm just gonna roll the damage just because you gotta roll damage.
Yeah, go for it.
You know.
He shredded it up. This angry little halfling's like, oh, he like slashes through his neck. His neck is half falling off as it's squirting blood. Like he just keeps yelling, ah, and chopping. Like, and everyone see, like, Goose, you see it's dead. Like, why does it keep chopping on it?
The
Middle one was,
the second 8 is the triple damage.
yeah, you killed him like 3 times over.
Yeah. Hey, you get into a routine. You know what I mean?
Hey, the 3 attacks happen so fast. The guy doesn't have a
Exactly.
chance to die until he's done swinging.
Okay, so I'm actually going to do a morale check. They've lost a bunch. They got,
in about what,
oh,
6 to 8 seconds?
yeah, I think they actually made their morale check. Look at that. They continue on.
Yeah. They're like, fuck you
Fools!
guys.
Yeah, they had a -4 for losing their numbers, but they continue
Not
on
terribly
battling.
surprised though. I mean, these are a lot of numbers for people just camping out around a regular camp spot. You know, so.
And they fire arrows. All of them start hitting towards Rowan, the butcher of the brigand. That's an AC of 3. I think that misses. Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I didn't mean to roll 100.
Rowan, the butcher of Harker's Ferry.
I am sucking. You guys are so lucky. I'm getting this out of the way with this trash mob. Okay, 4th one. Nothing, dude. Arrows are flying around, like, just bouncing off Rowan. He's just like, his full plate armor, or no, you have plate mail, right? It's just field plate. It's just absorbing hits, and he's just like marching through and just butchering archer after archer. Let's see, these now get a go, so this brigand's gonna actually chase after you. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he can't catch up to your horse. He gets close, but he didn't get completely to you. But if you take off, so this brigand's gonna attack Brock, and that's an AC -1. Does that miss? Still miss?
Let me double. I think it does miss. I'm just
I
gonna.
think he's
double-
-2.
-3. Yeah.
Goose, one's gonna attack you. So that is a -1.
Yep, that hits.
So you take 6 points of damage. Your big arms. 4, 5, 6. Oh, able to attack Brock again. Come on. Oh my lord, I am just doing not so good. 4, 5. Simon, that is a 6. I think that's a miss on Simon too. Yep. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay.
Guys are brave.
Yep. Their morale check passed with flying colors. Goose.
All right, so first I'm going to swing at the guy at the left and then at the guy at the right.
Yeah, the guy on the left has a big black mark where he got hit with the lightning bolt. He looks
Yeah.
boiled
Yeah, I just
skin
wanna-
and like he's kind of limping, but he's dragging his longsword ready to attack.
So -2.
That's a hit.
And then the guy in front of me,
That's still a hit.
AC 4.
Okay, roll damage for both.
Damage to the guy on the left. 12 points of damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Damage the guy in front of me. Oh, 10 points of damage.
Oh, he's still up.
Damn it.
Okay, Simon's gonna stick his spear at the other one. Simon's not using his magic because too much for DM to do. So he's just attacking. So he hits. Look at that. AC 0. 4 points of damage from Simon. Contributing with his spear. Brock is surrounded as the brigands tried to pile on with long swords.
Okay, Brock's gonna do claw attack against this guy that he was faced off at.
Okay.
He's gonna do right-handed claw attack on that guy, and then whip his head around as he's, turning to get this guy. Whip his head around and bite that guy.
Murder machine.
We'll see. -3 to hit.
That's a hit. They're wearing leather armor, just so you know.
And 5. So I think the second one misses. This guy.
5 hits.
But 8 doesn't, right?
8 does not, yeah.
Right. Okay. So.
These
Oh,
guys have
you know
a
what?
studded litter.
Those second 2 were damaged. That was dumb. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
So 9 to hit. The second one still misses, and AC 0. So the third one hits. So basically, still in line with what we were doing.
Okay.
The first one is 10 points of damage.
Oh, he took him out right on the number. Look at that.
Cool.
Another swipe cuts across and actually ends up catching his neck as blood again spurts out over his fur. He's covered. He's you're gonna have to get some kind of spell of cleaning, I think.
I actually have grooming tools for him.
Yeah. Okay.
But a cleaning spell certainly would be nicer.
Okay.
And then the bite attack on that last guy is 10 points of damage.
Also takes him out.
This guy up there, yeah.
Okay. Lyrian, you have a
You know what? When he bites this guy, Brock will look back at this guy just bleeding, and with probably chunks of flesh dropping out of his mouth, and he's just like, still fighting, brigand.
Yeah, definitely bestial. Okay. Lyrian, this brigand is chasing you. He's caught up to your horse. He's trying to grab your saddle, and he has his long sword, but he didn't quite have enough time to attack you last round.
Yeah. I am continuing to run with my horse, ride my horse towards the... How far away is the...
Oh, you lost sight of him. He went over the hill. He had bolted. He's been running every round, max, so...
It's only been one round.
Well... No, it's been 2 rounds since they jumped up.
It's been one.
No, they jumped up, he ran, and then they ran to attack. You lightning bolted.
I lightning bolted and rode up my 18.
Yeah. He has disappeared into the woods. You can't see him anymore.
Okay, son of a bitch. Well, we should keep at least one of these guys questioned, so I'll hold person this brigand.
Okay. Saving throw -2
Let's see here.
for single target. Or -4. Can't remember.
All right. If only 2 persons, -1. 1 person is saving throw suffers a -2 penalty.
Okay. Oh, he's saving throw on this.
Adjusted for wisdom.
Yeah, it's his.
Oh, wait. My wisdom or his wisdom?
His wisdom.
I don't know.
He failed.
All right, he's held.
Yeah, he had to get like an 18 above because a spell on a warrior is not good. Held.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pull back on the reins and stop, and I look at this guy, and I'm like, "You're going to answer some questions later," and then start heading this direction.
Okay. And these are forever. Like, hold person lasts forever. Okay.
They do.
Rowan, you're looking at some archers.
Yep, he's gonna hop up to here and lash out at that guy.
Okay. He's on the ground. He had knocked himself out from.
Then is it just a coup de grace?
Yeah, you can kill him this round.
So I just have to roll to not roll a 1, right?
Yep.
And I will finish that guy off.
Okay. Okay.
And you know what? Hold on one sec. I can actually finish my movement there.
Not if you attacked. You can only do half your movement and swing.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll a morale again. -6. Oh yeah, they failed. So these ones are running to the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12. 5, 6. Okay, they are running too. Brock, you get attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Okay.
-2 for. Come on. 5 points damage.
Okay. He was undamaged. Okay, Goose.
Attack of opportunity.
You gotta roll to hit.
Oops. Wrong, sorry. Wrong button. So
That's a
AC
hit.
1.
Yep.
$16 points of damage.
As he's running, you cut him down. Okay, Goose. They're running away.
Hey, if they're running, is there any brigands still? They're dead. They're dead. I'm not going to chase the guy that's running.
You're just gonna put on a gun show?
It's like, that's right. Keep running.
Okay. Then Simon holds up his spear and yells, "For the mushrooms! For the insects!" Steve will do something funnier than I will do. Okay, Brock, what would you like to do? He's got the taste of blood in his mouth. You feel it through your telepathic link, Rowan.
Yeah, he's gonna pounce on that guy.
What's his movement? Because they ran.
20,
Oh, okay. So he.
and that's only 8 to there.
Okay.
So, wrong character sheet. There we go. 5 to hit. AC 0. AC 0.
I didn't see that one.
5 damage.
Okay.
9 damage. 5 damage.
Perfect. Take him out. Again, he goes for the guts this time, pulling out his entrails, mauling him. Okay, Lyrian, you've got one frozen. You got this scared brigand. He's got panic in his eyes. He's dropped his weapon. He's just running.
I shouted him to stop running.
No, Lothar would kill us.
We're here to see Lothar.
No, we can't. I can't tell you anything. And he keeps trying to run.
Brock will stride over all bloodied and be like, I can question him. inside of this
Well-
guy's, so the guy sees Brock.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Yeah.
intimidate. He's trying to intimidate to loosen the guy's tongue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I point to this brigand over here and I say, I've got one of them held over there.
Oh, he's panicked. He doesn't know what to do.
Answer our questions or your friend dies.
Lothar just has us. He just said stop some people from asking questions.
Why?
Oh, he heard something about Dragon Mountain going on, and if your deal is him, I'm out of here. He starts trying to run by.
No. Keep back over here. Answer our questions.
yeah. Brock wouldn't let him go.
Tell
He
us
was
about
gonna try to run.
Lothar.
Oh,
What is he? What makes him so powerful?
Lothar's a buddy, man. Like he runs this gig, man. Like he's got all these. He helps us, let us know about the travelers and where's a good ambush and like.
How does he know?
Oh, he's got spies everywhere. That's why I don't want to talk to you. He's gonna kill me.
We're gonna kill you if you don't talk.
Oh man, yeah, he's in Twin Forks. You can go find him yourself. I don't know anything.
Where do we find him?
Oh, he's got a house there
Where?
on the north side of town. That's all I know, man. That's all I know.
What
I
does
swear.
the house look like?
It's the little yellow house. That's all I know.
What's your name?
Bring him Bob. That's it, man. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm cool, man. Like, I will never bring in again. Like, I was just doing it to feed my family. I got
Anything
kids.
you said is a
I got-
lie. We will find you.
Yeah, I got 4 kids, man. Like, you know how it is.
I thought you said you had 3.
Hey,
Man.
hey, bring him Bob.
That's only with the main wife. I got a little side piece that's got she's pregnant right now, like that's why we got to do this. We thought, like, you can have our horses, man. You can sell your horses. And he points off into up into the woods. You kind of see some neighing around, like it looks like they're a group of horses.
Oh, we're gonna take all your horses.
Okay, man. Okay, like just leave. All those kids are gonna die if you kill me, man. I won't tell anyone.
All right.
Hey,
You better
bring
not
him
tell
Bob.
anyone, or we're gonna find you, Brigand Bob.
Okay. And he starts jetting.
Run home to your family.
Yeah, he's running through the woods, so he didn't take the main trail.
Let's tie up this guy.
Rowan's gonna drag the bodies that are in the woods here of these archers down with the other ones.
Okay.
While the questioning is going on.
Are you searching them?
Once he gets them all down there, he will. Yeah.
Okay.
He'll start going through and searching them.
Roll intelligence. Okay.
I guess he did a really poor job of searching them.
Yep.
After this brigand is all tied up, we're gonna drag him over here to this campsite.
Okay. It's still
gonna
late
tie
at
up
night,
my-
you guys.
my
Or
horse.
it's still late.
I imagine Simon will probably get a fire going and whatnot.
Well, he raises the mushrooms. He doesn't need a fire. He starts
but
chanting, and
he's
mushrooms
been-
start
he's
growing
been-
out of the ground, and he picks one, and it looks like very psychedelic, and he pops it in his mouth.
So what you're saying is our druid won't take care of the nature things after all the time traveling with the adventurers. So who's building the campfire here?
Some of these guys are still pretty crispy. I bet you
Yeah.
could use them to light the campfire.
You got to look at,
We can set them up to make it look like our party is bigger than it is.
yeah. Or put a ghost fence in where you cut their head off and put it on a spike.
I'm not evil.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is not that kind of campaign. GM pushing you in a certain direction. Okay, so you tie up we'll call him Brigand Renner.
Okay.
He wakes and
Yep.
he's terrified. He as well failed the morale check. Let me clear the order.
I'm gonna let him be afraid for a while, and I'm gonna use my wand of magic detection on these bodies over here.
You do not detect any magic.
Okay.
I also make it known that I searched them, but my heart wasn't in it.
Okay.
He's all, what do you want, man? We're just hired to
What do
do
you
a job.
want?
I want out of here.
What job?
I got
What was your
5
job?
kids. I got 5 kids
I
in
don't
Twin
care.
Forks.
What was your job?
We were just hired to rob some adventurers that were talking about Dragon Mountain. That was it, man. Just take your stuff. That's all. We weren't gonna kill you. We're just gonna take your stuff.
It's an awful lot of you just to take our stuff.
Well, Lothar said come prepared, so we got the boys together. Oh yeah, they're just mostly farmhands. I mean, like, you know, we're most.
What is Lothar? Is he a warrior? Is he a
Lothar the
priest?
Shiv? I mean, he's a
rogue?
Yeah.
A rapscallion?
yeah, he's the spy. He's the Dawn, man. Like, you know, like he knows all. He knows. He's got spies everywhere. Man, come on, man. Like, why are you doing this to me? Ah! He starts crying. Don't torture me, man.
Well, tell us what we need to know. Like, why was he feeling threatened by us? Is it true that he has a map?
Well, he's kind of paranoid. I don't know about
Paranoid
any
about what?
Paranoid about the dragon getting him, of course.
What dragon?
Aren't you guys set by the dragon?
No.
Well, like, that's what he kept saying is like, come, like, go stop him because they're gonna like come get me from the dragon. He's got a whole business, several businesses in Twin Forks, and even down in Colvin.
We don't know of any dragon. We have not been sent by any dragon.
But just let me go, man. Come on, I'm begging you.
Really? Would you have let us go?
Yeah, of course. We just took your stuff. You look like big tough guys. You can earn it back.
I look over at the pile of dead bodies.
Man, Mitchell over there, man, he was having 2 kids this week.
Yeah, by your math, we just orphaned 40 kids.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, I was an orphan.
hey, it's rough times around here. You saw how Harker's Ferry was doing, and it sounds like you went from that direction. Oh man, just let me
gag
live.
him. I gag him.
Oh, he starts struggling and
No.
begging.
We're gonna ride into town with these stolen horses. We're gonna have,
13
Roland
horses.
here on one of them, all tied up. We're going to be making
all his
an
stuff,
entrance.
though.
Okay.
He was going to take our stuff. Let's take all his stuff.
Yeah, do these guys have weapons on? Oh, well, yeah, they had bows and arrows.
Yeah,
but
you want to search him?
sure.
Roll intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, you think they have secret pockets?
I
But
failed.
you
I
guys
was going
can't
to say,
see.
ignore my shame and.
You're
Dang.
like, this is a hard spot, and it looks like a secret pocket. But then you're like, no, I guess I didn't find anything. And then you're like, where do their weapons
I don't
go?
know. Goose, you take a look at these
why
guys.
isn't our rogue doing this? Come on, rogue.
I'm not intelligent.
Well, maybe you'll roll good.
Because I mean, I want to see how many arrows I can gather, including the 2
Yeah.
I fired.
Yeah, search them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck these guys. Like, when you take their weapons off of them, I mean, that's
They
pretty
disappeared.
obvious.
You're like, where did they go? They fell into the grass.
There's no way.
You're like, where the bows are all like, arrows are strewn about. So,
The 2 arrows I fired at that guy, are either of them retrievable?
let's find out. 50%. 1, yeah.
All right. I pull the one that's
Oh,
retrievable.
Sorry, wrong dice. And 19, yeah. Pull those 2 out.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna rest here though? It's getting dark now after this intense battle. You know there's something in those bodies, but you just can't figure out what they are. What's in there?
Yeah. I'm going to.
Oh, they had pockets in the pants?
Simon is like, you see his
I'm gonna
eyes
tie this guy to.
get big and black, and he's like obviously tripping balls.
I'm going to tie this guy to a tree and set up my tent.
Okay. Your shield
I'll
spell
take first watch.
as a leader. Look at that leader. Simon just lays in the grass and is kind of like, feeling the grass right now.
Once the fire gets built, Rowan can cook something for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, you guys got flint and steel. You can make a fire. There's plenty of firewood.
And in other downtime, Rowan will go over and take off the guy who's tied to the tree, his boots, and anything else he can take off of him that's not like tied to him by being tied up.
Home? Like, why you gotta do? You got boots on.
He's gagged. He's gagged. Rowan's just, as he's doing this, Rowan's just like, shut up.
And he
World's
holds up.
worst brigands.
Yeah, a large group of the world's worst brigands.
Okay, if you rest here tonight, is that what you're doing? And learning your spells, you can heal.
Yeah,
roll
I'm gonna use 2 of the brigands and lie them down near the fire so it looks like other targets.
Okay, smart.
Rowan will also get Brock cleaned up.
Yeah, it's hard. Like there's no water around, so he's just got a bloody.
No, he's got water. He's got water. He brought water.
Brought water. You're wiping him down, but it's just like his armor is all bloodied up. You guys look like you've been adventuring. But it's a pretty uneventful rest of the night. You can roll a con to get 1d 4 hit points back. Otherwise, you get 1 hit point.
Yeah, I was not injured.
I was, so it's 1d4?
Yep.
3.
There we go. Okay.
You know what? Before I...
Sorry, you guys are right here right now. Sorry.
Before I, crash out, before everybody else crashes out, I cast Create Food and Water.
There you go.
It's highly nourishing, if rather bland. Sustains 3 human-sized creatures or 1 horse for a full day.
Yeah, the horses have... you do find 13 horses, by the way, up the road.
Oh, jeez.
And they have oats and stuff so they can eat themselves. The food that you created, do you create it into a bowl or just on the ground? Does it just like appear?
Yeah, it's like suddenly there's a banquet in front of us.
Okay. So, but it's like all looks like, it's like tasting illusion, right? You're like, oh, it sustains you, but there's something off. Very bland.
It's a little bland.
Could use some salt. You actually should purchase some salt at the next supply if you're going to be using the spell a lot, I imagine. Okay. So again, uneventful night. You wake up in the morning, eat breakfast. Would you like to continue on?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll set up a train of the horses, and like each of us will be guiding 25% of those horses.
Okay. So it's midday as you ride into Twin Forks. I'd see if there's a description. It's a nice little village nestled between 2 branches of the Singri River. Looks like a lot of farmers. The town does have a blacksmith and even a miller and an innkeeper and inn.
Okay.
Okay. You left the guy tied up. He did reveal that you should head to the inn to ask about Lothar. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Or maybe we could just go to his yellow house. As we're riding into town, Rowan looks over at Goose, and he's like, this looks like a little bit of a nicer town. Maybe you should stay away from the mayor's wife.
Oh, I'm thinking that's a good idea.
Okay.
As I pat the bath token I can't use in that other town.
Yep. There is a little bridge. There's a little bridge between these rivers and these other sides of town. It isn't shown, but that's how you got across.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Where would you like to go?
Let's go.
What time of day is it?
You guys go into the inn. I'll keep an eye on. I'll keep an eye on this Joker.
What are we gonna do with all these extra horses?
Yeah, we're gonna have to sell off some of this shit, or I don't want to pay for housing them tonight if we can help that.
There's the supplies depot you can go interact with.
Okay.
I'll go over there. I'll go over there with these guys.
And you do interact. You meet a kindly shopkeeper. His name is Drew. I'll just come up with Drew. And he sees your horses and he's looking to sell or reshoe them, or what would you like to do? Looks like you got a bunch of horses.
Sell them.
Yeah, we're
We
looking
wanna
to
sell
sell.
Oh, certainly.
What's the going rate in horses that are saddled?
Fuck that. I cast Charm Person.
There you go. Okay.
We don't have time to talk.
Oops. So he fails. He is charmed. Well, how's it going? He's like touches your arm.
What is the most you have ever paid for a horse?
Well, that would be. Oh, what is a gold piece on a horse? Let's see. Hold on 1 second.
A saddled horse.
D&D second edition. I don't know what horse prices go for.
Let's see.
Riding horse is 75 gold pieces.
Okay.
So
And
he's like, I've paid up to 75. Well, I've paid to 70 because I got to make a little profit.
Understood. But you know how things are. I mean,
I understand.
We're pretty
I
down
completely understand. I mean, like you guys.
Yeah,
You look like.
I mean,
oh,
if you could do 75 per horse, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah, I could totally do 75. I mean, I even throw in like, you guys need any sharpening of your swords, or some tack or some iron rations? I'd throw that in if you like. Such a great deal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you could throw in like say a month's worth of rations.
Oh yeah, it's over in the corner there. They got some rations.
Oh man, it's great to know that we can always count on you.
So he gives you 75 times 13. Look at that, you guys. 975 gold pieces. You're gonna pay for all Goose's in bills.
Yeah. So that was 900 and what?
75 gold pieces.
975.
Very
Excellent.
good. Yeah, this deal takes about an hour, so it's about 3 in the afternoon. And across the way, you hear the Twin Forks Inn lively conversation.
Okay.
Do you want to look for anything else in the supplies? It's pretty much more of a general store than a real weapon store or anything like that.
No, I just take the month's worth of rations, throw them into the bag of holding.
Okay.
I was like, how are we going to carry a month's worth of rations? Oh, that explains it.
Yep. So Lyrian everyone knows he has the bag of holding, the standard GM bag. Okay. What would you like to do next?
I mean, get a drink at the inn.
Despite the fact that our elf was being greedy as usual, I still feel
I'm not
that
being greedy.
He's the leader.
No.
It's party treasure.
I know. That's why I didn't question.
I gotta
but
make sure
I do
make
feel
sure we have money.
you still treated the guy fair enough, because without getting nitpicky about the saddles and shit like that, the guy still stands to make a little bit of a profit. So we're not killing him there.
Yeah.
He's as you leaving, he's like, Lyrian, you want to hang out later? Like we could go, like I could show you around the town. We could go to the dance hall. Like I would love to hang out.
We'll see how.
You sure?
Yeah,
like,
we'll see how it goes.
Here's my number. It's like he's like pushing his little card. Like
we always have a good time, man. We always have a great time.
Yeah, anytime, forever, man.
He's like
a little clingy. He's got like little level 10 clingy vibes.
Yeah. You and me, we're like this.
drew the supplier. Okay, what would you like to do next?
Well, while the rest of the party is going into the inn, I'm keeping an eye on our hostage.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Yeah.
Outside is Brock going into the inn as well? The doors aren't very wide here, as you can see. So
Yeah.
he can hang out.
He's going.
He's going in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is one of the small joys that Rowan gets in his life.
It's getting people.
It's watching their reactions.
Okay. Okay, so as you enter this lively little bar, it's starting to pick up, be in the afternoon. People are coming in to eat from the farm. You see an innkeeper. He introduces himself as Michael Cooper. What brings you into this part of town? And he looks out the window and sees, oh, is that one of Lothar's men? Ah, Lothar, why does he always keep trying to ambush people? Lovable rogue.
Population control.
Do you ask him about Lothar, or you? Oh, what's this creature coming in? And he's looking questioningly, but he seems like a happy-go-lucky innkeeper.
Brock will take a step forward and say, "This creature has come to enjoy himself in your tavern."
He looks a little surprised and, okay. What would you like?
A bucket of mead and a pile of meat, preferably cooked.
Okay. 2 gold pieces. That thing's gonna eat a ton.
Rowan will step forward with it. He's like, I'll have a mug of ale, and if you got some porridge or something, that's fine.
Okay. For you, 4 silver pieces.
And he'll pay that.
He's all, what are you gonna do with Renner over there? Can he get let go? He's kind of a rogue, but we like him around here.
How many kids does Renner have?
Oh, I'm sure they're running around with all those people from the tattoo shop. So who knows? 10, 20, all these little kids run around, all Lothar's little gang. Probably whatever. I'll vouch for him.
I'll go up and take a seat at the bar.
Okay. Michael comes over to you. What'd you like, sir?
Oh,
Are you with these folks?
I am. I'm a little thirsty.
Can you help my countrymen out? Yeah, and he offers you a selection of drinks.
What is the selection of drinks?
Local beers, some wine, food. Would you like some food?
Yeah, I'll do a beer and some of your finest stew.
Okay, 2 gold pieces, or 4 gold pieces. He keeps on checking on Renner out there.
Hold on a sec. He got a beer and stew, and it's 4 gold pieces?
Oh, no, 4 silver, sorry.
Okay.
You guys just eating there? Food comes out.
Yeah, I mean,
everyone's looking at Lyrian, what are you holding their town member for? They're kind of like, they know he's kind of a bad guy or a rogue, but you still get looks.
He caused us some trouble.
Okay.
Are you in the tavern too, Lyrian?
And if Lothar wants him back, we need to speak with Lothar.
Well, Michael comes out and talks to you, and so he's going to...
Lothar moved into Twin Forks about 5 years ago. Said he was tired of traveling, that he was looking for a nice quiet place to live. Most of the local folk were a wee bit nervous having an adventurous type like Lothar living in our little village, but he's not been much of a problem. Lothar's a bit of the nervous type, if you know what I mean. He doesn't like strangers, especially strangers who come and ask questions about him. No, don't worry. He won't hear it from me. You look like honest folk, not like those fisher folk from Colvin that sometimes come and visit Lothar. You can find Lothar in the last house on the East Road.
So it's... I don't know why he says East Road, but... This is his house up here.
I mean, we might
Okay.
be of some use to Lothar.
I think Lothar has some information that we want.
Lothar has some splaining to do.
Why did he attack you? Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe we should play in his paranoia, and when we approach him, tell him in a really menacing manner the dragon sent us, and see how he reacts.
No. Let's not
Or
do
we
that.
we can let him know that we've heard that we can protect him from the dragon if he helps us.
Well, we don't need to lie to him. We just need to walk up there and be like, hey, we're really mad. You sent an army of farmers to attack us while we slept.
Mm-hmm.
This guy over here is the only one that went unharmed. We'll give him back. Wait, let's just I go to his house. Jesus Christ.
Are you taking your
Come on, man.
Are you taking your prisoner with you, or are you letting him go?
Yeah, taking all of us.
Okay.
Well, let me finish my beer and
Let me
stew.
grab-
Ram.
Once we're done eating, we'll go.
Let me
Oh
grab.
my gosh.
Tied up. He's like, "What are you doing?"
You know, it always amazes me how impatient you are for such a long-lived species.
Half elf.
Yeah.
Not a full elf, right? You're a half elf.
Half elf.
Okay. Whenever you guys want to head up, it's about 4 in the afternoon now.
Okay. Yeah, we head to Lothar's house.
The leader comes and grabs you, grabs the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
And from horseback, carrying brigand Renner, I shout, Lothar!
Hold on, let me grab. Okay. So,
Goose, you want to go around back?
looks like a door up front there. Where I have the,
Yeah.
Can you guys see the door symbol by chance?
Yeah, and somebody named Arcana down here.
Yeah. That was a plate.
Okay.
Mispaste.
Big place.
Wait. No.
Lothar!
Okay. You don't see any movement out of there. Let me see if there's a description of the house here.
Goose, can you check that door for traps?
As commanded, I will check the door for traps.
Brock's gonna run around back real quick, just to watch, make sure there's no.
Yep, just looks like a plain
regrets out
house.
the back.
Yep. Okay.
There are no traps on this door. I
Okay.
am confident of that.
Yep.
Bang on it.
I bang
right.
on the door.
Renner,
Yeah, I don't know,
tell
man.
us, does he trap these doors?
He might. I have no idea.
I don't believe you.
I don't. I just come over to get paid over here. Like, it's not like I live with the guy.
Yeah, you just came around to kill us in our sleep. I hit him in the back of the head.
Ow! Takes a point of damage.
I didn't hit him that hard. All right, Goose, is the door locked?
I check the door. Is it locked?
It is locked.
I get out my tools and I go to unlock it.
Yep, Goose sits down in front of the daylight. He's like, starts noodling on the door.
Yeah, I can't open this.
Oh.
I'm still tired from sleeping in the ditch.
Yep.
Well, busted in.
Okay. Roll to attack if you want to bust it in. Or roll your bend bars or open doors.
Yeah, I need to. I need to put this back to normal. So open door. Oh no!
Bam!
Nice.
Yes.
I do like a spinning back kick and knock the door
Nice.
open.
Doors knocked open. I am using dynamic lighting. I finally figured it out.
Good.
This little token next to you guys is my ghost, so that my ghost account can see where you're at. So
Oh,
please
okay.
ignore it.
Oh,
That's Arcana was supposed to be that. So like, okay, there's a.
All good.
It looks like. Oh, are you gonna enter?
I'm gonna crouch down and I can't.
Who closed it? Don't click on the door. It's open.
I crouch down and kind of move to right here and kind of peruse the room, ducked behind whatever this is.
Okay. It looks like this door. The house is dusty, molding food in the kitchen area. Looks like a slob lived here.
Interesting.
well, let us know if it's safe to enter.
I don't see anything. It's dusty and
Yeah,
food is rotting.
Those doors aren't locked, so you can open them if you want. Rowan.
Uh,
Yeah, he's gonna check this, take a look, and just pop his head in this first one.
Okay. It looks like clothes are scattered everywhere. It looks like it was hastily packed and opened and
the lieutenant that we saw right off probably warned
That's what I was thinking.
do you want me to go inside,
Lothar.
Lyrian? I mean, like I'm just doing what you guys want.
Yeah, go in.
Okay.
Does anything look out of place here, Renner?
Yeah, it looks like he jetted out of here. Look at all this stuff, like it looks like stuff was pulled off the walls and like left in a hurry.
Where would he go if he was leaving in a hurry?
I would imagine Colvin. That's where all his friends are from.
Really? How long does it take to get to Colvin?
5-6 days south.
Damn.
I mean, Colvin's where the smugglers and thieves live, That's what they say.
How
Can
come you don't live
Rowan
there?
Can Rowan unlock this door from inside?
Yeah. Yeah, everything looks disheveled and
Well, you guys take a look around. Let's see if he missed anything.
Brock's gonna try and find Lothar's scent. The most common scent in here.
Critical success in searching.
Clothes and all that.
okay. Yeah, you just see lots of clothes and moldy food and like the cupboards were opened and looks like they were put into a bag or something. Like stuff's laying on the floor.
Okay.
Let's see what else. Let's see.
I use my wand of magic detection.
Okay. You do not detect any magic.
Okay.
Magica detecto.
Okay.
All right.
So what's this door back here? Is this locked? Does it open?
Yep.
Oh, it just goes outside.
Yep. So outside, you actually hear, "What you doing in there? Why are you bothering poor Lothar?"
I go back inside. and close the door, and I'm going to lock it.
Okay. Outside, you see a large man in full plate armor.
Hey, come on, Renner.
All right. I used open locks and reversed and locked the back door.
You could just lock it. It's fine.
Who's Renner?
Our prisoner.
Yep. So,
okay.
If you guys see it, you see a
Yeah.
large man outside yelling, "What you doing in there?"
We're looking for Lothar.
Hold on. Yeah, you see about 20 people standing outside the house to come up.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Is this the original artwork?
Yeah, this is, again, original artwork from 1993. Dragon
Mountain
Dragon,
box set.
Dragon Mountain box set. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. The clothes that the most of the people wearing look like the brigands who had jumped you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They look a little better armored, and looks like there's at least one wizard in the group.
Okay.
A man, large man, 6'4", blonde hair, blue eyes, with a plate mail, has come forward yelling at you.
Yeah, I said we're looking for Lothar.
Okay, so hold on, let me move to his scene.
I don't know why you're after the boss, and I don't care. The boss don't like you. He said we should take care of you. But me, I'm a nice guy. I'll make you an offer. You can drop all of those fancy weapons, strip out of that nice armor, and walk away from this. Or me and the boys will chop you into stew meat. What you say?
I look at Renner and I say, who is this guy?
Artur, don't fuck with him. He'll kill you. I'm out of here. And he starts like trying to run. I know he's trying to run. He's trying to squirt out of here. If they know I helped you, they're going to kill me.
Well, then you better just stay with us, Renner.
What's your answer?
My answer is, oh, good grief. Where is this? Where is Lothar?
Oh, throw your weapons down. We're not.
I got a better idea.
The boss isn't gonna.
How about if we sheathe our weapons inside of your torso?
Is this guy
No,
trying to
I don't
command
think
us
you
with
understand. I'm holding all the cards in this hand. You can spew all the nice words you want, but I ain't gonna change my mind. The boss wants you stopped. He don't care how, neither do I. So either hand over all of those shiny things, all of your money, and anything else of value, or we'll kill you. Pure and simple. So what's it gonna be?
When did criminals start creating towns?
Oh, man.
It's a complex world.
Mm-hmm.
And then he yells a phrase, and his sword
I cast
flames
silence on him.
But his sword flames up while you're casting. So
That's fine.
on him.
I'm going to cast silence.
Okay.
I'm going to close this.
Let's see. Where is my spell at? Pre-spell. Second level. Boom.
So he has to roll save versus spell.
Upon casting the spell, complete silence prevails in the area affected. All sound is stopped. Conversation is impossible. Spells cannot be cast, and no noise whatsoever issues from or enters the area.
Okay.
The spell can be cast into the air or upon an object, but the effect is stationary. Unless cast on a mobile object, the spell lasts 2 rounds for each level of experience of the priest. So my level is
Strong.
in priest is 8. So what is that? 16 rounds?
And it's 15 feet.
Yep. 15-foot radius around this jackass.
Okay, hold on. Where's my drawing tool?
Or you could just highlight the token and put a 15-foot radius thing on him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He doesn't get a saving throw, right? If it's on a sword.
Saving throw is none.
Okay, it's all silenced. It's all quiet outside.
Now I assume it's
Well, as he raises his sword to attack, that is where we will end it for tonight.
oh.
As you're outside with all the brigands ready to pounce on poor Illyrian, who's standing out front of his
Oh man, I was looking forward to another fight.
Lothar fight.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we could do it in a half an hour if you guys could stay up.
I was getting ready to sneak out the back.
You guys want? If you want to go half an hour more, I think we get it done.
We can wait till Steve's with us.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we can wait.
Excellent.
It's actually a pretty good point.
Yeah.
So you guys got through the first section of Dragon Mountain tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm excited.
And unraveling the mystery of why this guy is so afraid of you.
I know we're good guys, but I'm thinking maybe we should just burn this town down.
No. No. No, we're good guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even offer Renner a place amongst our crew. He could like carry our banner or something.
Yeah,
the
you
red
could
shirt division.
make it all to charm him. Yeah, keep him going. Okay,
Mhm.
for now the mountain sleeps. Until next time, brave souls, as we continue Dragon Mountain. Well, 2 weeks from tonight, I'm going to be gone next week, but we'll continue on. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching. Keep smiling.